Welcome to the Paranormal Highway. Before I play the intro, I do want to say um, Happy Memorial Day. It's weird saying the word happy because the word Memorial Day is basically our fallen soldiers, our fallen people who, protect this country. And I put in firemen, I put in police, all in line with the military. And, you know, these people doesn't even matter what your political views are on the world. Most of these people, myself, we join the military. You do whatever the government tells you. The government tells you go there, you're going there, regardless of your views. These people sacrifice themselves for us to be able to even do a YouTube channel, to even talk about the Dogman, which we're going to be talking about. So, if you're by a memorial cemetery, stop by, which I am going to Memorial Cemetery today, where my father is, where he's buried at. And if you see a veteran, I know it sounds, you hear that a lot, like, thank you for your service. Say that today, because not everybody makes it out. And the people who don't make it out, it's not like they say, hey, let's go to war, let's go to this. They do what their bosses tell them to do. So whatever your political views, kick that out. Celebrate these people who gave their life to you. Military, police, firemen, any position that it puts themselves in danger. A lot of people won't do that. And the people who do that, you got to thank them. So Memorial Day, I want to say thank you for all the ones who have passed away. If you're listening to me, thank you guys very much. And all the people who are in the military, the police, the firemen. And, there's a lot of different groups out there that puts their self on the line. So I just want to say a special thank you. Beyond that, let's get into some dog.
Yo, Eric, we're over here on the Paranormal Hunt, and I headed over to this other building, and it's number 13. I was just telling Ron, my God. Before we start, I do want to apologize if anybody noticed, like, if the ranch is gone and all that. YouTube does this purge, and I've noticed a couple friends already that I know that their wrench is gone, and I never took it away because I'm the only one that can. I know sometimes YouTube twice a year does this purge where accounts that are old or they don't use it as much, it goes away. Yep.
And it also sometimes unsubscribe you from a channel because it thinks that you're not the main channel, because a lot of people have 5 or 6 channels. And unfortunately, sometimes they put all 5, 6 channels on your channel. And I get that. They want to make your numbers look bigger. But what happens is with the purge, 3 or 4 of those might be unsubscribed. So I got some people that said, hey, Eric, somehow I'm unsubscribed from you. It happens like twice a year. You'll notice that happens. Wrenches go away. And sometimes your numbers go down. Shoot, I won't tell you, mine went down like 200. But they do that, and one of the reasons they say they do that is to
keep room so they have more space and room to add more stuff for people content to put on their hubs and memories. Because even YouTube, even these hubs companies, they all got certain amount of memory, and people are uploading what, Anthony, like thousands of videos a day.
Oh yeah.
So I understand why they do it, but it sucks. I noticed that all my subscribers that I have that I go to, it went down. So some people I'm subscribed to got unsubscribed, and I didn't unsubscribe from these people. But
yeah,
it's
it's all part of that purge system the AI does for YouTube. You gotta be on top. You gotta check everything.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. I mean, you roll with the
What's up,
punches.
everybody? Happy Memorial Day,
Look at all
brother.
these fine people in the chat. And I apologize again. I know my times are different because I didn't know what my time was today. My daughter's having a 16th birthday tomorrow, so there's been a lot of projects. And if anybody has a daughter, when your daughter turns 16, it's like they expect the world. I mean,
it's like
my boys, they could care. My boys could care less. My son didn't care about 16. He cared about 18 because he wanted to vote, which technically is a secret. I let him vote on my ballot because he reads every single thing on like Prop 87. He'll read it. He'll tell me what it is. He'll tell me if I should or not. That's the son that jumped on with you and Ron about the universe. He's very detailed, and when he reads, I mean, he reads. Listen, the only reason I still get a newspaper, I'm a subscriber to a newspaper, is because my son takes the newspaper every day to school, and during his lunch hour, he reads the newspaper at school.
Wow. Did he vote for you for president?
Actually, we're filling out I was actually going to do a show later on in the future on me, because I did one long time ago, like 45 years ago, where the envelope that I fill out the paper to run, put an envelope, put a stamp on it. I'm going to be doing the same thing again because I will be running again.
Am I still your vice president?
Damn straight. You can be vice president. And then, I think Ron told me he doesn't want to be Secretary of State. But
make him. We got to put him like in charge of NASA or something.
Yeah. He'll be in charge of how the funds get to NASA. He'll make sure the funds are being used correctly and all that. So that'd be a good one.
In NASA, he'll be very happy.
and then we'll make Mike Long Island Bigfoot Secretary of State, and he'll send all the troops and stuff to the forest for to make sure that everybody will leave the Bigfoots and
you can be Secretary of Defense, Mike Long Island Bigfoot. Thanks, Ghost Dragon CW, man. Good man. Thank you, sir.
All right, people. I've got a lot of short videos of the Dogman stuff that I've been doing some projects on. I thought, hey, that's would be a good show today. I got like 4 or 5 short videos, but the one is interesting that I'll show first. And it's more of talking about this Kentucky 1944 picture of some people claim that the animal that's in this picture is the Dogman. And I thought, hey, I'll just show it to everybody, and we'll give everybody's opinion on it. And I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it's not, but it's kind of interesting. It's called. There we go. Here we go. The Kentucky 1944 Dogman.
In the chaos of World War II, a different kind of terror plagued the coal miners in Kentucky in 1944. A mysterious creature dubbed the Walking Wolf had been killing off their own. Determined to protect their community, a group of brave men set out to track down and stop this beast. After a perilous hunt, they finally managed to corner and defeat the creature. In a triumphant moment, they took a photo with the Dogman werewolf-like creature as proof of their victory. Although the war has long ended and the miners have since retired, the legend of the Walking Wolf lives on. These stories may sound like folklore, but they are true accounts of a terrifying time in Kentucky's history that cannot be forgotten.
All right. So I am not here to say that thing they got in front of them is a Dogman. I can't even verify to say if that is a real true footage of a picture They claim it is, but the story of that Kentucky 1944 is a true folklore story in Kentucky. So that part is true.
The pictures looks like the head was added on after the fact.
It's almost like they took a lion
There you go.
and they kind of start changing the head a little bit to make it look more wolfy like in a different angle, different. Yeah, like right here, it looks like a wolf lion. Like I'm saying, like they took a lion, or what if it is a lion in the way that they position the lion on the ground? It kind of looks like, because there's different lions, right? Are there pictures of?
There's a liger, part lion, part tiger. It's massive.
Now he says it's a wolf.
You get it, wolf, like a dog, woof woof.
Yeah. Here we go. The actual photo was that of a lion. See.
Yeah.
See. And I've heard that too. And then somebody says, "Oh, they're saying that's a lion because they're covering it up. That's a dog man." I mean, you know what I mean?
They probably needed a photo with old soldiers with an animal like that there, so they put the wolf head on it to recreate the story. I'm assuming that's what they did.
I'm trying to see, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. Let me pull this up. I typed in pictures of the saying that lions can look like wolves, like I know you can tell the one on the left is a lion, but the one on the right is a wolf. But you take that lion and put him in a right angle with the picture. You know, I can see where somebody thinks that could be a wolf, that could be a dog man or a wolf man. Let me see here.
Have you ever seen a wolf in person, Eric?
At zoos.
My friend has one as a pet. My friend Jay Rave, he works for KTU radio station here in New York, and he has a lot of exotic pets, right? And he has a wolf. He has a timber wolf, and the thing's massive. And when you walk into the house, the thing's always growling, like it always has this low, utteral growl to it. But he says that's just like normal.
Look at this. These are dogs. 7 dogs that looks like a lion. Look at that dog. Wow. Dogs that look like lions. Isn't that crazy? Look at that one.
Yeah, that's a what do you call that dog? I can't think of the name. An Akita?
Oh,
I think that's what that dog is.
I actually had an Akita once. I had a white Akita once.
They have purple
and, the name was Akira.
And you see the black dog there?
Yeah.
Black and red color. That's an Albanian sheepdog, I think they call them. And those dogs, they are massive, man. They are gigantic. They're like 6 foot long, really fat, muscular, big.
Chaos of.
Sorry. And guys, the only reason in the chat that I put pictures of lions that you're just showing how dogs could look like lions could look like a wolf, depending on the angle of the pictures and all that. So you always got to think twice before you think something like that. But the story of Kentucky 1944 is true. They did go hunt because this thing was killing their. It's almost like that movie, The Lion of Darkness, I think it's called, with Val Kilmer. Where they had those 2 lions that were just killing people for whatever reason. And then let me go get one of my other Bigfoot. Let me see here. A dogman or wolf? Oh, okay. Here we go. Let me pull up this video. Could be a real dogman. Here, I'll just pull up this one. Like I said, I have several.
Hello team, I've got some amazing news for you today. Recently, a rare photo surfaced of a dogman sighting in Kentucky's land between lakes and Golden Pond. This incredible image was captured on a well-placed trail camera, showing the giant cryptid as if on a casual stroll through the area. One snapshot taken just 30 seconds later, and the dogman was already gone, leaving behind only footprints and droppings. Take a closer look at the photo, and you'll notice the creature's massive size, muscular build, and hulking shoulder area. Truly an awe-inspiring sight. Although nearby droppings were discovered, no one knows what happened to them. But one thing is for certain. The Dogman is clearly alive and well in Kentucky. So if you're planning on hiking in the land between lakes area, be on the lookout. You never know what kind of creatures might be lurking in the shadows. Stay safe out there.
Can you imagine something
I forgot to mention that Ghost Dragon donated $10 to the channel. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. And Ghost Dragon has been donating almost every show that he's here, and I want to thank him for that.
Great guy.
Now, it's kind of weird. Here's another story in Kentucky about a possible dogman. But thing is, I look at that picture.
AI.
Yeah, exactly. It looks too fake, like too perfectly shaped. You know what I mean? Like too perfectly shaped.
Yeah.
It'd be like making me look like I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know that'd be a Photoshop. Because
It would make for a perfect thumbnail, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I wish we can make this bigger, but we can't. We can't make the videos like a bigger picture of it. What do you guys think in the chat? You think that's an AI? You think that's fake? You think that, or you think possible? That might be a possible Dogman picture. Too skinny. Exactly. That's what I mean. It seems too skinny. But I mean, I unless we have a real 100% real footage of a Dogman, maybe they are thinner because they're more aggressive. They're more runners. They're more active. And you maybe think of a Bigfoot.
I have the Dogman that got loose in Joe Rogan's studio. Look at that, mother. Imagine that thing coming at you, man. You would shit your pants.
Monster Radio is so correct here. It's a true problem in cryptozoology. It's a new era of hoaxes. It is.
Oh,
It is. Monster Radio. There's I can't remember what website my son uses. You just put in a couple pictures and you kind of tell it what you kind of are looking for. And my God, what it pulls up. I mean, when it pulls up, makes a picture, it's a clear, good looking picture.
Oh, you're talking about AI art?
Yes.
Let me tell you, man, this new AI technology is like taking over. You can plug in a couple words into AI, and you can literally tell AI, write me a 150-page book on UFOs, ghost cryptids. My name is Anthony S. and Player, and I need this story to be based in Staten Island. It'll write you a whole book. The other day, I was watching a show, and they had Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and I forget maybe it was Grandmaster Flash, something like that. And they had them, in other words, if they wrote a song today and they put the words in, and the AI used Biggie Smalls, Grandmaster Flash, and Tupac's voice, and it really sounded like they would singing a song together today. It's amazing what this stuff can do. The problem is the AI is only going to get better, and pretty soon we're not going to be able to decipher what's what.
Yes, and part of this Hollywood writer strike, part of the strike is they wanted to put in language that if these companies start using AI to finish stories and all that, whoever created it, somebody has to be credited for that. I don't know how they're going to do that. Like does this person who he types on the computer, is that the person who gets the credit? But they're afraid that studios will start using AI and they don't have to pay real writers and all that.
Same thing with like CGI animation. The AI can do it for you.
Yeah. But the only problem is anybody knows when you're making a documentary or a movie, you make changes throughout it. Oh, that doesn't work. We'll do this. AI just gives you a whole story, but it doesn't tell you what needs to be cut out, what needs to be changed. You still need, you gotta have that human element.
Yeah, editing would do that,
Editing and stuff. But here's Monster Radio says, the skinniest isn't really an issue. The type 2 that I saw was extremely skinny. Not all of them are built like bodybuilders. Yeah, like I'm saying, they're more active in theory than the Bigfoot. I can see them being slimmer. I mean, most Wolfman pictures and photos, they're slimmer like a dog kind of a shape in a way and all that. So yeah, they're more slimmer than a Bigfoot.
When I think of Dogman, I think of like the werewolves from the movie. What was it with the girl Bella and she married the vampire and
Oh, what Twilight?
Twilight. You remember the wolves from there? Like they were more like dog like, but they were massive. That's what I would imagine a dog man would be. I don't know. They're saying they walk on two legs.
And yes, people, I have seen every Twilight movie in the theater because my wife loves the Twilight movies.
Yep, me too.
You know,
they are good.
and,
Good series, man.
And I remember my wife hates it because in one of the Twilight movies when they're on the honeymoon, and that girl goes, "Please, please," right before he goes crazy in bed or whatever. So every time I'm with the wife, I go, "Please, please," and then she gets mad, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Greg, and you've seen a she-wolf then, a female werewolf, a she-wolf, I guess that would be, right?
And people, if you are a Twilight fan, they're making a series out of the Twilight movies.
Really? Well, like on Netflix?
They're doing all the books again in a series, not with the original actors. They're all gone.
I'm saying like on Netflix?
It's either I can't remember. It's either Netflix or Amazon. And if you want quality, you rather have it on Amazon versus Netflix. If you're looking for quality, if you want real quality, no, I don't know. I think it's HBO because I think they own the rights.
Netflix uses a lot of foreign actors, and then they have to voice dub it over, and like the lips don't match the voice. I hate that.
Yeah,
I turn it right off when I see that.
Yeah. You want HBO to do these series because they're the ones who put quality. Now, Ghost Dragon wrote. Now, I saw a female werewolf about 4 years ago in real time. Wow, and she was slim like that, but with breast. What was it? I'm sorry. Were they perky at least?
Sounds like you woke up covered in fur the next morning, there, buddy. So much she-wolves.
Dino, smash that thumbs up. Yes, people, please hit that smash up and leave some comments. I think one of my last live videos I only got like 3 comments. Leave some comments.
Comments.
Humans working 9-to-5 jobs while AI is painting and writing poetry isn't exactly the future I thought we see.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Monster Radio. Exactly, man.
But you know what the problem is all companies start jumping on the bandwagon. And what I mean is they start all using the words AI. Even anybody does live shows. Sometimes some people have TubeBuddy. Now, even TubeBuddy has a title generator. I forgot what it's exactly called. Generator by AI.
Keyword, whatever.
Keyword. So everybody's using the word AI now too on everything because it's the popular word now. It's like, and it might not even have any real technology of the AI information, but people are just using that AI word now.
YouTube uses AI to determine whether our videos are copyrighted, infringement, or this or that. That's why you constantly have to fight them. Like today, I sent out a video to my members, and it's my father's band literally singing the song I Ran by Flock of Seagulls, right? And I put alien bodies over it, dancing and singing to the music, and they hit me for using the song I Ran. And I'm like, that's original work. You know, that's my dad's band and my family on the instruments playing the song, but it's our rendition of it. It's not, doesn't belong to any, it belongs to us. So like after I fought them, I won, but still like the AI hears the exact words. They assume it belongs to that person.
And you're allowed to use a parody if you're not using the original content. So once it's the parody, and then you said it's the AI, you win, but you win, but you still have to fight it. And sometimes that company knows you're in the right, and they'll still do it. And of course, nobody has the money to go to court to win.
I always put let's go to court if it comes down to that, because you know they ain't gonna go. They ain't gonna go.
No. So this next video is, let me get it out here. It's called is it a dog, wolf, or dogman? I mean, it looks like a regular dog or wolf.
That looks like a big wolf.
That's what I mean. I'm wondering if they just use the word dogman to try to get clicks and views. But
But look at the size of that, man. That's a big animal.
yeah.
See how long the face
Or, we keep forgetting too, depending on where, I don't know where they shot that footage, but there are stories about the folklore stories of the skinwalkers.
Its back is up to the first branch that's hanging down. You see that?
And yeah, it does look big.
Big animal, man.
Ghost Dragon looks as a dire wolf. Yeah.
Could be a dire wolf. Are they still around, dire wolf? I thought they died out.
Type that in. Are there still dire wolves around? Let's see.
I said yes, they're around.
Share screen. Well, let's see. But let's see what share screen. Let's see what this says for a second. Let's look. Okay, here we go. Let me make it bigger. Science believes that when the megafauna started dying because of climate change, the dire wolf had trouble competing with the gray wolf. When it came to catching smaller prey, the species went extinct. Huh. So, yeah, that's what Google's saying. I mean, I wanted, interesting.
Google doesn't always get it right though, you know.
Oh yeah. Listen, like the Bigfoots in the forest and all that. We don't know what's everything is in these damn forests. They're so thick and stuff. Who knows if they're still in there?
Dude, I honestly believe it's just a matter of time before one of these things comes walking out in a camp area where some guy's filming his wife and his kids at a camp area, and a Sasquatch walks right up, sits down at the table, and starts eating their hamburgers and stuff. It's only a matter of time, man. I really believe they're out there. I'm convinced.
Yeah, and then let me see here. I got another one. Did we just found?
What's up?
Oh,
sugar?
this one's called. Did we just find Bigfoot? Let me get this video up. And then while I get the Bigfoot, I gotta let my son's dog out to run upstairs real quick. But let me find it. Did I not get the title right? Oh, did we? Oh, I was in the W's. I thought I started with the we. Where is it? Did we? Here we go. Got it. Then we remove it. And
what the fuck? You see that? Someone's knocking next to me too.
Is that something behind the tree moving back there?
yeah, that's what they're looking at. I know. I wish they put a circle on there.
You can see a face, dude. Whose video is this?
Oh God, I can't.
Look straight back in the middle of the screen. You
play it again.
Dead center. You could see something. There it is, right there.
Yep.
You could see the face on this.
I think I got this off of Long Island Bigfoot.
You see that?
Yeah, Long Island Bigfoot.
Look at the face, Eric.
Yeah, right there.
Someone's
Yeah.
knocking next to me, too.
Right there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is one of Long Island Bigfoot. Right next to the tree in the center left side.
Yeah.
Let everybody see that. I'm going to do it again. So, right next to the tree in the center left side. And this is our friend Mike from Long Island Bigfoot. Yeah. He's got some active.
Wow.
active woods. You know, his woods is really active.
When him and Foxy and Fred's Mike came out here, man, we caught so much shit the other night. It was insane, man. It didn't stop from the minute our feet hit the
Someone was
beach.
knocking next to me too.
Here's a good information from Sasquatch America. Dire Woods DNA could be received in gray wolves. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all. And then Sugar Bridges says, I can see it moving.
Oh, yeah, it's going back and forth like.
Yeah, that's
That's a good video, man.
Is this, hold on, is this the one I already showed for a second? I want to make sure. Oh, this one is this Dogman. This one I got off of Brown Dwarf's on his YouTube channel. It's called "Is This Dogman Footage Real?" So this is off of our friend Brown Dwarf.
This is Dogman, you said?
That's what he said. Is this Dogman footage real?
You can clearly see the ear, right? And then the ear's curled on top a little bit, right above the point, like the ferret. Look at that. Look at that. Look
See
at
it
that.
move? You guys see it
Clear as
move?
day. Clear as day. Now, I don't know if that's a regular wolf behind the trees, though, zoomed in.
I know. It could be a regular
There's
wolf.
a wolf there, clear as day. I don't know if it's standing up or on all fours, but that's a wolf. Or a dogman, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's there. Something's there.
And I don't know where I don't know if Brown Dwarf filmed this himself or he was sent to him, because he gets videos sent to him too to check out.
Right.
But that was on Brown Dwarf's
I wouldn't be surprised if he was out and caught that. He's out all the time, man.
He could be, because now he made it as a short, so I don't know if there's a fuller video of this, because I think you see something moving, you're gonna have it on there as long as you can.
Yeah.
But we know that when you make shorts on YouTube, it has to be a minute or less.
Seconds, yeah.
No matter what.
I'll tell you one thing: if I end up going upstate with Long Island Bigfoot in 2 weeks, if he films something and we see it on the camera, I'm running into the woods after the fucking thing, because I want to see what's there.
He's saying I see the head, but I think I also see a black sweatshirt as well. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look again. Let's see. You see a black sweatshirt, and if you do, that's a great find. Okay, see the head. When the head lifts up, I mean, I see blackness beneath it, but
if you also look above the head, right at the crest above the head, it's black too. So I don't know if that's just darkness from the shadow lighting, whatever.
Yeah, because the head has different colors, so I don't think it would be like different colors than the rest of the body's all black. So that's a good eye.
Could be a lighting situation, but great eye.
Yeah, great eye.
I see exactly what he's talking about. Right there, bottom right, you can see it in that cut.
No skip. No skipsies. No. You know, and here's kind of a I got a couple paranormal videos. It's kind of a fun little paranormal video that I put on my TikTok that I know you, Anthony, you made a comment on on this one. It's kind of a fun little it's here, I'll just show it to you guys. It's called My Soul Jumped Out of My Body.
Let me tell you something, dude. I was watching this one on my phone, and I threw my phone up in the air when that happened like an idiot.
It's called My Soul Jumped Out of My Body, people.
Yeah. Scary video. A couple keeps hearing weird noises, so they investigate, and this happens. Watch this.
Don't take your eyes off the screen. Let me see. I want to see how many people throw their phones and shit.
Threw a coat on the floor. See that?
It's every fucking time.
Let me go back right there again. Watch it again, people.
Jumped out of their skin.
That's kind of a fun video.
That's so good. My phone, I just threw it right out of my ass. Like, ah!
Now, I'm gonna. I got another paranormal video. Let me see. Is this a real ghost? Now, of course, is it a real ghost on a highway? Of course, I actually changed the words. Is this a real ghost on the paranormal highway?
Of course,
so I added. So I added the word. So, is this a ghost on the paranormal highway? Because I think this is actually my next video on TikTok. So, of course, I put, is this a ghost on a paranormal highway? How to add that wording in. You'll see this ghost on the right side just sitting down.
Are they driving or walking?
They're driving. You see the headlights on.
Man, slow.
Right there. That looks like a human sitting down, but
I think that's CGI, man.
He turned around to catch it. But we like to have fun here. We show it all.
Oh yeah, we're just screwing around.
So he's going back to the look. So the red light.
It's probably a person.
I think it is a person too, because if you look, watch, when you look in the right, it looks like a person wearing white just sitting there. Right there.
Back up a little bit, Eric. More. Right there. Behind the big tree on the road, right directly behind it.
Yeah.
Is that another person sitting down back there?
Oh! I see what you're talking about. I wish these little shirts, we can slow them down, but you can't. I saw what you're talking about. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can, people see my mouse when I move it?
No.
Oh, I'll go on. If they did, right
back there. You see it though when you pass. You see what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
yeah. You see it. You see it real quick. Right there. Oh, yeah. But and you can start. I think it's a person that's sitting there in the white, in my opinion, and they're just saying it's a ghost, or maybe it's a crackhead. I don't know.
Karen holding TV in the house.
Right there. That's a person.
That's a person. Guy should have got out and kicked him in the head.
I mean, I would stop too. Like, what did we see? And then they go backwards and
get out of the car. Like, what are you doing here?
And then once they get out of the car, so what you doing? What you doing? They cut that part out.
You haunt this location too?
No, I actually got this other video. It's not paranormal. It's nothing, and I don't know if this is considered mean at all. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm looking at this video like, is this right? Is this mean? Should people be doing this in a weird way?
What's it about?
You'll see. And to this, I'm like, this is kind of mean. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. And I want to know you guys your opinion. Is this mean to do? Here we go.
Life is too short.
The brown Spider-Man.
Yeah, but is that mean to grab a bug and let a spider go at it? I mean, it's I know nature, but the spider needs to catch it. I'm like, you're feeding us.
I wonder if that wasp would win. All we got to do is sting it, man. He wrapped him up quick.
And it's done.
Holy. He cocooned him in a second, man. No chance.
What does that mean, Anthony? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
it's nature, bro. You mean the fact that he brought it to him and fed it?
Yes.
I mean,
not that nature is going to do that. I know that, but he literally took it and watch. He fed it to him. I'm thinking to myself, is that? Should people do that? You know, he handed it to him.
That spider took off like lightning, man.
I mean, look how fast. I know, right?
Holy. Oh, Cassie, darling. Welcome, darling. Holy man. I can't believe how fast that spider wrapped him up.
And hold on.
Second Stone Survival, Matt is in the house.
It's just we got.
Yeah, man. That's amazing. That's a deadly spider, though, that little spider.
Man, it's.
That'll ruin your day.
Since we're live, I know I did this, some of this. I want to know what people thought.
Matt said that's an orb weaver spider. They're awesome. Man, that's creepy.
Trail camera photo taken from Michigan's Upper Peninsula.
I want people. I did this on an upload, but I want to hear people live what they think of this footage right here, of this picture. Is this the Dogman?
Camera photo taken from Michigan's Upper Peninsula seems to show a full-grown dogman lurking at the back of a couple's property. The owner says that all of the wildlife in the general vicinity is non-existent. They haven't captured any other wildlife on any of their other trail cameras. I suspect this creature may be the reason.
So, on a camera, they're saying that it caught this. Like I said, I can't verify if it really did come from a camera, but let's just say, for this sake, this camera caught that. Could that just be a shadow, or did it really capture something?
I think, and I'm speculating, I think it's pareidolia. When you see like shadows from trees and stuff, and it gives you the illusion that something's there, you know? Because look at the feet. I mean, they kind of look like that, right?
I see what you're talking about.
I don't see arms, but I do see two legs into a chest and into a weird shaped head.
I see a right arm, and the left goes out of shot.
Oh, I see. Oh, so is he holding on up like into?
It's like this. You can see the right hand like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but if that's how big the body is, right?
It's longer than the body itself.
Yeah, like the head's tiny then, right? I don't know. I wish it was a little darker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely see it. The image in there.
And let's see what else I have in my little folder here. Dogman sighting in Brazil. This came from Bigfoot Anon.
I don't know, man. If that's real, I think those guys would be shitting their pants instead of talking.
Yeah. So what's they're probably saying in our language, is
I just shit my pants. Do you have toilet paper? I'm leaving you behind. Screw the toilet paper. You run with shit in your pants. That's what they were saying.
I mean, you can see it move, but the thing is, we know that some of these countries really love to make
Jesus
these videos. They know how to make them look real. They do. They really do, and they have fun doing it. So, I have a certain appreciation.
Do you see the movie Dogman 1, Dogman 2 on YouTube? They got part 2, Dogman the Litter. They're like B-rate movies, but the costume that they use in the movie is a Dogman costume, and I mean it's a really good quality costume, and with like a little editing and CGI graphics and stuff, they made it look like pretty good. I used it on my Dogman video I did a week ago, and I couldn't believe the quality for it, and they sell them now. So
now here's another short Dogman video. Talk about, is the Dogman responsible for a hiker to go missing?
Is the last picture taken by Michael Jacobs found on his camera before he went missing in the woods of Kentucky. We don't know what happened to him, but this animal may have some clues. It's as if it's looking right at the camera, like it can sense something. Could it be that this animal did something to Michael Jacobs? We may never get the truth, but what do you think happened here?
Okay, now, first of all, this is my thought. You're able to get a picture that close of that thing. I mean, that is probably the best looking picture if it's real.
No
I think you would be a goner yourself if you're that close to that. That is not real.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
I mean, you would have to have the Holy Grail. I mean,
forget it.
You walk that close up and you're able to take a shot.
No way.
Or if they say that, did they say it was a camera? Here, let me see what they say. Hold on.
This is the last picture taken by Michael Jacobs found on his camera before he went.
Oh, found on his camera.
I don't think so.
I know. Most all pictures are always fuzzy, but somehow this picture is nice and clear and a perfect black and white. So what? You're going out researching and you're just taking all pictures in black and white? Or did they change it to black and white because they have a person in a costume to make it look better?
Trying to hide like imperfections and stuff on the costume?
Exactly. Scotch America, why black and white? That's exactly what I'm saying. I think they had somebody in a costume or something set up and they changed it to black and white, try to make it look more rustic and real.
More dramatic looking, yeah.
More dramatic. But like I said, we're just having fun. Let me see. I got some a man being stalked by a werewolf, or here.
Mike Johnson's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The unidentified S4 team member.
Let's see. Now, this man is claiming Dogman, a werewolf, or what is it? Let's see. See the two eyes.
Look at the top of the head. You can see almost make out ears.
Yeah.
Human eyes don't go like that.
And I wanted to show this to you on purpose too. Now it walked away, so it moved. Okay, but is it possible? I mean, I hear you talk about shadow people. What if that's no wolf man, no dog man? What if it's a shadow person?
Dude, I never seen shadow people with eyes like that.
Okay. Or
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I've never seen it. If you took the eyes away and you had the outline that the way the image looks there in black like that, that's what a shadow person looks, minus the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Batman. It's Batman.
Well, you know, Michael Keaton is back as Batman, people. Michael Keaton is back.
About to say that, man.
Michael Keaton is back, so maybe that's Michael Keaton getting ready for his role, being back as Batman.
Michael Keaton is the only Batman in my eyes.
Oh God, dude! I already got my tickets for June 16th to watch The Flash, just because I got to see Michael Keaton back as Batman. That's just
he's going to be in The Flash, back as Batman.
Dude, have you not seen the trailers?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I
Half
thought
the
he was
movie
doing
is
his
with
own.
Batman. Michael Keaton's Batman.
I thought they were making, a remake of the Michael Keaton Batman.
No.
It's the Flash.
No, Flash goes into a time warp and stuff, and he goes into I guess you could say another kind of a multiverse kind of a deal, and he's going to another world where he's going to that world, but Michael Keaton being Batman.
I can't wait to see this.
And the Superman's a woman, so it's a Supergirl in it.
Supergirl, yeah.
And Michael Keaton's not in it just for 5 minutes. He's in most of the movie.
Oh,
some
really?
people say they could even call it the Batman if they wanted to because of all the troubles that the actor who plays the Flash got into. If you guys ever follow that story, that guy who plays the Flash, his story is freaking nuts. He became a religion freak, kidnapping. I mean, it's just
what,
dude. Dude, Anthony, that guy who's playing the Flash will never. This is the last movie he'll ever be the Flash because he's gone to court because first of all he broke into houses, drunk. He went to jail, choke a woman, and they brainwash a girl since she was 13, and when she's 18, ran away from home, calling themselves like messiahs and stuff. I mean, it's a crazy, crazy story.
No shit.
It's a nuts story. It's like.
Are you talking about the same Flash that was in the movie with Ben
Justice
Affleck?
League? Justice League.
Affleck?
Yeah.
So that actor,
that actor. I forgot. Miller, whatever. This is the last movie you'll ever be the Flash. It's crazy. It's nuts.
I'm stoked about Michael Keaton being Batman again. You have no idea. That takes me. I remember literally being a little kid going to the movie theater in Brooklyn next to the Alpine Arms with my dad and my sister going to see that when it came out. That Batman with Michael Keaton, man. Favorite one. Who's playing Supergirl?
I don't know her name. I've never really seen her before until.
Oh shit! Michael Keaton's got the original yellow crest. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and when you watch the trailer, when they show him, they played that original theme, that the old
very
Danny
cool.
Elfman's theme.
Very cool.
It is awesome. I think I got some more here. Let me see here. A Big Bear Lake, Bigfoot World Bigfoot. Oh, this is from Bigfoot from World Bigfoot Radio's channel. So let me show you guys this one. And World Bigfoot Radio, he has an awesome channel. And this is Bigfoot. He's not claiming this is Dogman. You see, I don't know if you're not staring at it, but you see something in the background.
In the background, something on the left is blue. Something on the right is like a light gray color.
And right there, he circled it.
Who's this from?
World Bigfoot Radio. World Bigfoot Radio. He's a good guy. He watches his channel sometimes.
Oh, I don't deny it. I'm trying to make out what the hell it is. I see it there, man.
Yeah. Like I said, it's up to people if they think that's real Bigfoot or just the way the trees or the bushes look in the background.
Something's there, 100%.
But the thing is, before he focuses on that, when you stare on the right side of the picture, you see things moving in the background.
Yeah, could it be campers is what I'm thinking, because what's that blue thing back there?
That's true. There is something like light blue in the back.
Tent?
Yeah, so I agree. There's something there, but it's hard to see. I know. This is why we look at it. That's why we have fun.
Oh man, see, you're right in my head, Matt. A horned owl. I didn't know the name of the owl I was thinking of, but look at the face. It is very owl-like. That's what I kept thinking in my head, but I couldn't think of the name of the owl, and you spit it right out. Longhorned owl, horned owl. That's probably what it is, because they're pretty big, those owls.
Oh, I got something. I want a video. I want to show people to get their
I think
opinion
Matt's
on.
right.
Where is it? What's it called? What's it called? Oh, here. Where is it? I want people to see this video. So basically, guys, this paranormal video, it shows this guy walking, and behind him, I think it's like a ghost car that's like crashing into a pole. They will close up closer. They're gonna zoom in. You'll see what they're talking about. Gotta watch very closely. Right there, right there. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I seen it.
You see what appears like a vehicle veering off the roadway into a utility pole. And I think they're going to zoom in one more time.
Yeah, man.
You know, when I kept like rewinding a little bit, it almost looked like not a car to me, like a couple ghost cows.
Animals
going across, and I'm like, maybe there's some ghost cows that got mutilated by UFOs, alien ships, and now they're this ghost that keeps repeating itself.
I'm just curious why this guy's walking on the side of the road.
I think it said they were filming on one day, probably 2009, while filming a highway promotional shot. So apparently, they're filming a promotional shot in 2009 for something. Which, you know, because if you see him walking, he does have a camera
and a cross.
Is that a cross? Oh, that is a cross, huh? A poltergeist hamburger. On all four running. It is neat. You do see something.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Uh-oh.
It's two deers running out because you can see the tail and everything. If you really pay attention, it's two deers out of focus, side by side, running.
Let's take a look at it. All right, that's good. Now you got us an image to look at. So guys, look at it. See if you think it's two deers.
Oh, there they go, side by side. It's two deers, man. That's what it is.
I think you're right. I think you're right. That's what makes it fun.
And the camera couldn't focus on it because it was basically focused on the guy, and it's only catching the after effect. The camera's focused on the car and then picking up the other car driving, and this is an after effect shot. You see it. Two deers, 1, 2.
I think I agree with you because that's why I was thinking.
Right,
because that's why I wasn't making fun of cows. I'm just thinking it looks more like something's running than a car. So, Anthony, that's perfect. I think you nailed it.
And,
what do we got here?
Yeah, well, that's a longhorned owl, and I think that our friend Matt was 100% on the money when it came to this creature here, because that's exactly what they look like. When you show that Bigfoot in the woods, next to that blue thing, I think if you look at the face on this, that's very similar to what we seen in the tree. It matches that facial feature right there on this creature. So I think Matt was right on that as well.
Now, guys, I'm going to show one more video before we get out of here.
Look like Anthony chasing Second Star in his wolf costume.
I'm going to show one more video. Now, this video I put on my TikTok. Somehow, some reason, it got over 100,000 views. This is one they're saying maybe the government behind catching this.
They could be fawns. Fawns are this big. It could be tiny little deers.
Let's check out the one that's saying the government captured this dogman for our last video of the day.
Here is stunning footage of what looks to be a young dogman running through a wooded area, perhaps being hunted by government agents to use for nefarious purposes. This 5-second stabilized clip was supposedly recorded quickly off of a government device and is now being leaked here. Who released this video? Where was this taken? Does anyone have any answers?
It comes from Paranormal Highway. He released it. You need to overlay.
It's got 100,000 views on my TikTok.
You need to overlay that voice over this crackhead on the loose. He's smoking crack and running through the woods. There he goes. Foxy and friends, you got that. You got that audio. You got to send that to him to put on this.
Well, one of the things that I was questioning is because they said the government looked like the government was chasing this thing, but if you're chasing it, then you're probably chasing it from behind. You're running after it. This shot is on the side. So how are you chasing it on the side unless you're the Flash? You got up there.
And I'll tell you this: you see the seal right here that you can almost see that's transparent. That's the seal for the Homeland Security. Those wouldn't be the people for the government, filming it. If anything, it would be, Fish and Wildlife or something like that. Definitely not Homeland Security.
No. And don't get me wrong.
Whoever made the clip it's a cool CGI clip.
It is
awesome.
It is. And I've said that if something's real, the government probably knows also that it's real.
You know when something's real. The quality of the video is just different. You know what I mean? You could tell when it's filmed by somebody like out there actually filming it. There's a whole different level of quality to it.
And if it was a truly leaked video from the government, they have people to start erasing it off social media. Boom, gone. They have people, race, gone. They don't want anything secret.
But here's what gets me about all of that, Eric, right? So some states, and you know this, Sasquatch are a protected species in some states, right? And yet we still can't get, wildlife agents to go out into the woods where sightings are to try to trap one or whatever. They won't do it. But yet some states will have them as protected species. That shit I don't get.
Yeah, hey, there's World Bigfoot Radio. World Bigfoot Radio. We just played one of the videos off your channel. I'm just curious if you have anything you want to say.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is his. What's the blue thing to the left of that circle? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm curious if he's in the chat. If he'll tell us more about this video.
And do you think that could be a longhorned? I'm sorry. What did you call it? A horned owl. A horned owl.
Yeah, let's see if he tells us a little bit more about this video.
Because if you look right now at that blue thing to the left, right? Doesn't it look like it has a big yellow beak? Or am I losing my mind?
Oh, here we go. The blue thing is dog squeezing toy donut.
Donut. Okay.
Oh wow. I would never guessed that.
Never knew that. Okay.
And he's saying that's a Bigfoot. That's good footage. That's why we showed it. Oh, now he says now you can see the shape of the dog chewing on a blue thing. Now he says dog. If you actually look at it, 2 black eyes.
Oh yeah, look, I see it now that he said it.
Yeah, it's touching the red circle.
How far was the dog from the Bigfoot, though? Because they look like they're at the same height. Their heads.
I would have thought a dog until you mentioned it. Now I can see it. That is cool. That is so cool. You know, I live for this
Matt
stuff.
would know. He's a nature survivalist.
Owls are hunters all day long if hungry. Oh yeah, owls. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, I remember
I've seen owls in the daytime.
Shoot, I remember not being like scared of owls, but I remember like watching that cartoon Secret or Nim when I was a kid. And those owls there were spooky as hell in that cartoon.
This is a great capture, though, not for nothing, man.
Yeah, because he mentioned dog, I can see the dog and that blue thing in its mouth.
And I'm. What kind of dog is it? A Yorkie? I'm just curious.
That is awesome.
There are two big. Okay, here we go. There are two Bigfoot: a young female that ducks down, large one that ducks to the side and wood knocks. The other small animal with them is not a dog.
So you're saying there's even more, huh? Here, let's go back again then.
Yeah, let's watch this again.
Watch it again. Because you can see things being... I see things being moved in the background.
Let's look low, below the normal range, yeah.
Yeah, so you see things move in the background.
Yeah, I see all stuff moving low.
Rewind that picture. Look. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it. He says, rewind that picture. Look at the height of the tree. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it. Oh, right. On the right-hand side of that tree, there's a branch going down. There's a black thing right there. Look at the letter O and G.
Oh, underneath it.
Yeah, underneath it.
That could be a knot on a tree.
If that's what he's talking about. That tree height is about 5 to 6 feet tall. There are also many Bigfoot in the background there that we didn't point out since they don't move. Oh,
okay.
Like they're staring.
Let me see. Whatever did that was powerful because that was loud.
Yeah, you can hear that.
And he's a distance away.
This is what's fantastic about
Okay, so you can clearly see the size. If you look from the head, right? And you go down on an angle. If you look from that gray head, and you go down on an angle into the tree, you could see the size of the body. If you really pay attention, you see the body move in the tree, and it's big. So rewind that so they can rewind that to like here and then let it go. Now pay attention from the head down and look into the trees. You're going to see the body move. There it goes, right there. And there's another one. So where the head is, there's another one to the left of it. And another one comes in. He's absolutely right. There's a few things there. There's another one at the very bottom of it. There's
you heard that.
How many did you see? Because I'm thinking I'm seeing like three different things here.
And Mike wrote, it's a huge head. Yeah.
How many different things are there, World Bigfoot Radio? Did you say 3? Because I definitely seen about 3 different things move.
I gotta tell you, this is what I live for. You know,
there is mass under this face. It's on an angle. You got to look on an angle. It comes in. So just watch, because it moves and you get
2
to see
Bigfoot, 1 unidentified animal.
Okay, so watch underneath this thing, whatever the hell this thing is. Here, this is over. You got to go back to like here. So you can see that whole thing moving right there, okay? And then let it go. and then it moves in the tree. And as it's moving in the tree, there's another one off to the side here by the head that moves. See? That one moves down into the tree. It ducks down. There's two in the same spot there.
World Bigfoot Radio, if you have a chance, since you got a ranch, put that link of that video you're talking about. My breakdown shows the other two. This is Kelly Shaw's breakdown.
Yeah, drop it in the chat.
Yeah, if you can.
I want to see
it.
this.
If you're at your computer, drop it, and then people can check it out. Because I gotta wrap this up. But man, I just gotta say, this is what's so awesome about the community. We all share. Everybody, helps us see that we're not seeing. You know what I mean?
I don't know what it is. I just see what there's more than one thing. There's a couple different things moving around there. I can't tell like you guys can't what it is, but I see it.
And again, people, I want to say happy Memorial Day, and I know not everybody's going to a memorial cemetery and all that. That's where I'm headed out in a second. That's where my father's buried at a memorial hospital, which I have on another day. I gotta tell. I'll tell people, my brothers there, the weird story at a memorial cemetery that it's one of those crazy. It's not crazy, but at this memorial, it's kind of weird, sad in so many different ways. And I know a lot of people aren't gonna not paranormal wise, but let's just say this: when my father passed away, we set up to do the whole ceremony at the memorial cemetery, the shooting, the flag folding, and all that. So the place that we went through set up the time and the date to go to the memorial cemetery to give our last, the funeral. So my family came up from Oregon, some from California, all come up for my father's Memorial Day. We go down there, and this is a true story, people. I'm not lying about this. We go down there. We found where he's going to be, the square that they're going to put him in, but there was nothing out, no flowers, no nothing, nothing getting set up. So we go into the office and saying, yeah, we're here for my father's memorial. Oh, you're not scheduled for 2 weeks. They're not scheduled for 2 weeks. and we're like, what do you mean? The place scheduled today. We have the date. My wife was there. We set it up. They had nothing for us. Nothing. And we have family down. We had, it was just like, are you serious? Nothing. So we decided to make our own memorial for it. What are you going to do, right? We got people down. But in that same hour, his plaque actually dropped off by UPS to the office. So they actually did come out. They have our plaque. We just didn't have the shooting and all that. And then the clouds cleared up. So it was bright. We did our speech. We did our thing. And then all of a sudden, we're all talking together. There's these cars parked out front. There's nobody in these cars. Two of these cars just start going off like crazy. Just start going off and like making a joke like, oh, that's my uncle. That's our Uncle Bob doing it. So it was like cars just start going off. There's nobody near these cars. And the sun was still out. And we're all going to go back to my house. So we all get in our car. And as soon as we get in the car, the sun, people might think I'm crazy. The sun goes away, pouring down hell. Just hit. And but at that time we're all in the car. It was almost like, I know it's weird. It's like it was almost like the way that the memorial went is exactly how my father and all my uncles who died in the military all wanted it to go. Like nothing goes perfect for us. So even though we didn't have the flag folded, we didn't have this, we had the sun break while we talk. The car starts to go off. It was almost like my brother's in the chat. He'll back this up. It was almost like the cars went off on purpose to tell us, get in the car because we're about to do hell. And it wasn't rain, it was hell. We get in the car and it started hailing like crazy. And then, of course, and as soon as we get back to my house, it cleared back up.
That's crazy.
It's almost the most craziest thing. But and my brother's like, or they're like, it must be a Mandela effect because they changed. There's the date that we have, and when we call the place, they're like, no, we didn't tell you guys that date. We said this date. No. My wife wrote it down. We wrote this date down. What the hell would pay you guys for? But, you make do, right? You make do what you have. So that's kind of a Memorial Day little story, I guess. Since today is Memorial Day that we, and because another thing, my father died on Memorial Day.
Really?
Yep. It was Memorial Day, and we were driving to the hospital to see him, and then we just got the call from the hospital. They said he passed away in his bed right there, and all that on Memorial Day. So it's like
sorry, man.
It's like it's kind of like a celebration kind of a day for a lot of different things. So that's where we're about to head to. So I want to thank everybody for showing up today. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Anthony's awesome. Anthony, I know you got a show coming up this Wednesday. Do you have a topic for that show yet?
Yeah, Colin Sanders is going to be on. He's from the UK. He had the triangular UFO incident. He wrote a bunch of books on it. He's got a bunch of really cool like triangular UFO props that he sells that are really awesome. It's going to be a really good show because the triangle UFO topic is my genre, so to speak.
Those are always exciting. So beyond that, I want to tell everybody thank you for showing up and be kind to everybody. Today is a day that you should be kind to everybody. See somebody, just be kind. Just have a good heart. And because, we're living in a world where we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So I say live day by day and love everybody because you never know what's going to happen the next day. You never know in this crazy world. You just don't know. Beyond that, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.